All right, and we're back here in the studio, and we're talking about the latest tech news and reviews and everything you can use when it comes to technology. So let's head right into our next story. We're talking about Nintendo Wii U. I mean, that system has seen nothing but problems ever since it came out. I mean, I just don't know what to say. From the time it came out with that 5 gigabyte download, that debacle that came out at the debut of the system, it took at least 5 to 6 hours, literally, to download. And then, if you stop the download process, you brick the system. You see, so that had a lot of Nintendo fans very upset for a long time. And so Nintendo, and then with the announcement that EA would no longer be making games for Wii U, so that includes no Madden, that includes no NBA 2K coming out, none of the good, no FIFA, none of the good sports games were going to come to Wii U anymore. And so Wii U took a big blow. Now they're saying that the update that was promised for the summer is also going to be delayed. Oh man, that just problem after problem for Nintendo. So let's go ahead and get right into this story. I mean, according to a report by Engadget, they said that the Wii U speed update, because this was going to make the system faster, the firmware update to help make the U run faster, the firmware update has been delayed until fall. Nintendo placates users with minor stability fixes. So if you're looking forward to that second Wii U speed update, take a seat. Nintendo says it won't be here until fall. According to a statement given to The Verge, Nintendo has pushed it back to the end of the year, promising delivery sometime between September and the beginning of October. So who knows? And then instead, Wii U owners will be offered a smaller patch, bringing the console system menu to version 3.1 while providing minor stability fixes and tweaking the machine's standby download function. Good things, of course, but a small comfort to gamers who have been eagerly awaiting the performance update Nintendo president promised back in January. Then again, Nintendo fans have been getting used to waiting. I mean, Xavier, you are a Nintendo fan. Jaden, you play Nintendo, the Wii, right? You play that system. How do you think Nintendo is looking now with all of these updates? So let me run down the scenario for you, right?
Yeah.
They started off when the Wii U. Have you heard about the Wii U?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've heard about the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
Wii U first came out. When you got it out of the box, you couldn't play it immediately. When you got it out of the box, they had a 5 gigabyte firmware update that you had to wait to download. And that literally took about 5 to 6 hours. So let's say you got home and you got your Wii U home at 12.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to play that until 6 or 7 o'clock that night because of the firmware update. And if you stopped the firmware update in the middle, like you got tired and said, I'm just going to stop it, then your system wouldn't work at all. It just bricked the system. It don't work at all. So they had that out of the box, right, as they launched. And it wasn't like this happened after. This is right as they launched. They had this problem. Then you have EA saying that they're not going to make any more games for the Wii U. That's Madden. They're not going to do FIFA, anything like that. So as a gamer yourself, and Jaden, as a gamer yourself, how does that affect your desire to want to play Wii U when you know that they're going to have these updates, like and the summer update to make the Wii U run faster so it doesn't take long to load games and stuff like that? They say that's not coming until fall. But even that update takes another 4 or 5 hours to download. So with all of this, does that make you want to purchase a Wii U?
No.
So
it's like it's going down.
It's going down. So if you had a choice between Wii U, PS4, or Xbox One, or any one of those systems, would you pick Wii U in that set?
No, it would be out of PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
It would be out of PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Jaden, what do you say? I mean, how do you feel about, now I know you played the Wii quite a bit. How do you feel about Nintendo? Has Nintendo dropped the ball with this Wii U?
Probably, because I heard about it like when I was in school, like when there was still school. I heard about it, like the Wii U, and it was on commercials.
Right.
I thought it was gonna be like this big awesome thing with
Right.
the tablet and you.
Right.
Yeah, but hearing about it now, like it breaks the system. That makes no sense.
It makes no sense. So Nintendo is shooting themselves, and then EA losing that contract with EA with the big sports games.
2K14.
Gone. No, you're not getting that. No football, no FIFA. You know, I mean, what do you say, Xavier? Do you think Nintendo can rebound if they lose someone like EA? Yeah. Do you think they can really rebound and come back?
Not really, because 2K or EA, like FIFA and Madden, they're one of the most played games. So
video games, they're one. I mean, everybody plays either one of those, yeah. Right? And so, and 2K13, if you don't have EA as a part of your developers, you're done.
Yeah.
And so Nintendo is saying that, look, man, we promised this update. We promised to give you this fast update coming. And once again, Nintendo has dropped the ball. So I don't know what Nintendo is going to do, because if they don't, that's the thing, if they don't do something fast to really win gamers back, they're not going to be able to survive this generation of consoles, because they're really supposed to be the first of the next generation consoles out. They're supposed to be the first of the next generation consoles, meaning Xbox One, PS4, Wii U. They're in that category of next gen consoles. And right now, like Jaden said, they started off, I mean, the concept of it was awesome. They had this 5-inch tablet, and you can use it interchangeably to play your games and stuff like that. They had this one ninja game where you were throwing stars into the screen as you flicked it from the tablet. I mean, it was pretty cool. But with that firmware update bricking the system, nah, man. You know, Nintendo definitely has to do better, and I don't know. It just doesn't seem like they're doing what they need to do to really compete. You know, because in this day and age, you got to come to the table with something that competes. You can't come to the table with the same thing over and over, or even less than your competition, and still expect to sell. You see, now Nintendo fanboys are loyal fanboys, but in the end, if Nintendo doesn't give up the goods, you know, I mean, we're not hearing anything from Mario. We're not hearing anything from Zelda. We're not hearing anything from like Mario Kart. None of their core franchise games that you really expect when you have a Nintendo machine. We're not hearing anything from it. I mean, games are coming, you know, sometime in the Christmas. You know, I mean, Nintendo, you have to do a better job if you want to continue to compete in this market. Now, speaking of someone that is willing to compete, Nokia, like we talked about yesterday, Nokia has come out with their 1020 promo. Now, that's the Nokia's new 41 pixel phone. I mean, this thing, now, is it geared just towards photographers and things like that? We don't know, but here is their promo video that we're going to show you right here live. This thing has just come out, hot off the presses. You're going to see it right here on Tech Pulse. Nokia announced the Lumia 1020 41 megapixels Windows 8 smartphone yesterday, and now they have released the promo video for the handset, which you will be able to see. Now, the Nokia Lumia 1020, here's the specs on it. It features a 4.5-inch WXGA AMOLED display with resolution of 1280 by 768 pixels. Now, that just gives it a high definition 720p, not the best high definition video out there, but, you know, saying decent. It also comes with only a dual core Qualcomm Snapdragon 1.5 gigahertz processor. Again, decent, but not at the same quality as the Samsung Galaxy S4. And there's also 2 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of storage built in. Now, the problem with this thing is that it's going to be released on the AT&T network for a massive $300 with a 2-year contract. And that money is definitely because of that 41 megapixel camera in there. So let me go ahead and show you this thing. I mean, to me, the video looks impressive. I like the promo video, but that doesn't mean I would want to spend $300 on this device with a 2-year contract. But hey, you be the judge. This is the promo video you're going to be seeing on the TV, on NBC, ABC. But no, you're going to see it right here first. But you're going to see this thing on the news and on stuff like that coming up. So let me go ahead and show you this thing here real quick. Whoa. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's go ahead and turn this thing over. All right. Bam. Just like that, you're seeing the new, or you will see the new. Let's blow this up for the folks there at home. Get that a little bigger. Okay. Now, final checks. Let's do it. This is the new Nokia Lumia 1020 commercial right here. They're showing, able to catch the sweat on that guy's face with a cell phone camera. With that 41 megapixel beast, you can see the sweat on people's face, not just their face. They're showing you, and this is that new Pro Photo app that comes with Nokia. That's their new Pro Photo app. Then the phone is it's built like a point and shoot. If you look at that, the back of it looks like a point and shoot. This is their promo. This is what you're going to see on the TV news coming up. Nokia Lumia 1020. But where are you seeing it first? Right here on Tech Pulse. You don't need to wait until NBC decides to show it to you. You're seeing that right here, and that's their promo video that they have. Now, coming up, we're going to continue to talk about this, because coming up after the break, we're talking about the software that Nokia has with this phone. And when I say software, I'm talking about the Nokia Pro Camera app that's coming with the Lumia 1020. The Pro Camera app coming with the Nokia in their app store, in the Windows App Store, made for the 1020, but they're also coming to the 920 and 925. So all of that and more is coming up right after the break here on Tech Pulse. So just stay tuned.